Good morning, Facebook. Today is December 29th, 2017. It is day 30 of Fear Not. And I'd like to speak to you today a little bit about the verse that I talked about yesterday. I talked about the verse in Jeremiah 29:11 where it says, I know the thoughts and the plans that I have for you, thoughts of good and not for evil, to give you hope in your final outcome. And I want to explain to you a little bit about what was going on in this chapter. So what's going on in this chapter is Jeremiah wrote a letter to the people who had been exiled from Jerusalem to Babylon. So this is not what they chose. This is not what they wanted. They were forced. They were taken from Jerusalem and forced to live in Babylon. How many of you are in situations that you did not choose, that you did not want, that were kind of put upon you, right? So Jeremiah the prophet, he's speaking to these people, or he's written this letter to these people to kind of encourage them where they are, because they're in a place that they don't want to be. They're in a place that they didn't choose to be. So I'm going to read from verse 4, maybe through down to maybe 7, if you will bear with me. But it says, this is what the Lord Almighty, the God of Israel, says to all of those I carried into exile from Jerusalem to Babylon. Build houses and settle down. Plant gardens and eat what they produce. Marry and have sons and daughters. Find wives for your sons and give your daughters in marriage, so that they too may have sons and daughters. Increase in number there, do not decrease. Also seek the peace and prosperity of the city to which I have carried you into exile. So he's saying, in this place that you don't want to be in this place that you didn't choose to be in, make the best of it. Marry. Let your sons and daughters marry. Build houses, plant flowers, live your life. Just because you were put into a place that you didn't choose to be, you were put into a circumstance that you didn't choose, it doesn't mean that you still can't have and enjoy your life. Pray for the place that you're in. Pray for prosperity in the city and the place that you're in, even though it's not what you chose. You guys, this chapter is full of such good stuff. I'm going to let that marinate with y'all. I'm going to come back possibly tomorrow, but I'm going to come back in my next video and we're going to continue talking about Jeremiah chapter 29. If you have a chance to read it on your own, I would encourage you to do that. But this is the thought I want to leave you with today. In this place that you may not have chosen, that you may not want to be in, that you somehow landed up in, build your house, plant your flowers, marry off your children, enjoy it as much as you can in this place you don't want to be in. Live your life. Don't just become downcast and put your head down and bury it in the sand just because you're in a place you didn't choose. And continue to pray in this place you didn't choose. And as we go through the rest of the chapter, we'll see what else the Lord has to say about this place you didn't choose. Haven't we all been there? Haven't we all been in a place we haven't choose? There's this thing on Facebook, I don't know if you've seen it, and it's like a line. It's like, this is the plan I had for my life, and it's going up, right? And then it says, this is what really happened, and it's all these squirrely lines. Now you still go up, but all these things happen that you didn't plan for. But you don't give up. We are not those who shrink back and are destroyed. We are those who believe and are saved. So God bless you guys. We're going to continue in Jeremiah 29 next time. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.